everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome. I'm not just curious, and today we're back for some more Punishing Grey Raven. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing well, because I certainly am. But yeah, I'm super excited to be back to be playing some more PGR. But yeah, let's dive in and let's go. But yeah, Vanessa, I'm super excited that Vanessa's finally here. That she's finally released. And that we're officially caught up with the rest of the servers. I'm super happy about that as well. But yeah, I think with that said, let's go. Ooh, lots of events. Ooh, lots of events. Okay, new boss challenge. All right. Oh, new trial as well, I believe. Echo in Solitude. Ah, there. Okay, that's hers. All right. Alright, cool. Okay, yeah, I think with that said, let's first, before we do some polls, let's first learn how Veronica plays. So, yeah, let's go. Or Vanessa, my bad. Or is it Veronica? I don't know. I forget. Is the title wrong, right? I don't know. I may have to fix it.
Got you cornered, mutt.
Ooh, I like the voice already. Alright, during ejaculated top blurb enter coiling horn combo, top blurb begin to enter bone lock combo, gaining chaos value. Alright. Alright, cool. Alright. During education, when Chaos Value reaches 100, tap yellow orb because severing domain, slamming into the ground and dealing physical damage.
My sight!
Tap cap, progress, hold signature, enter execution, gaining 9 orbs, doing damage.
My lance will end your sins!
While overboard during execution, press and hold dodge and tap dodge without moving joystick to cast Blazing Star, recovering red orb each time. Alright. While overboard during execution, tap red orb to consecutively cast lateral restraint, piercing thorn, and flame fall combos, gaining purge value. Alright.
Behold your execution!
Okay, simple enough. Alright, I get it. When grounded, during execution, tap rotor to cast rapid march and gain purge value. Alright. Ooh, cool. Liking the animations. While grounded during execution, tap base attack, cast unified order. During second hit of the base attack, leaps into the air and gains purge value in the process. While overboard during execution, tap yellow orb to cast heavy edge, slashing through the ground and clearing orb double. So grounded, tap yellow orb to cast piercing judgment. Don't grant signature energy. Alright.
Behold your execution! This ends.
Cool, alright. During execution, press and hold yellow orb to cast torrential blast, consume purge value damage and heal.
Behold your execution!
Oh, I see a bit of that Dante animation in there. Execution, tap signature, cast ruinous ember. During timeline calculation, exit execution, and just enter education, leave behind vital void that restores allies HP.
Prepare
Alright.
to be shattered!
Okay, that's a cool ult. I love that.
There is no mercy. This battle is over.
Okay, that is a sick ending screen. I can't lie. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I love that. Oh, wait, one sec. Veronica. Oh, shit. I fucked up the name. My bad. Veronica. I don't know why I thought that was Vanessa. Why was I tripping like that? Why was I tripping like that? My bad. I must have been tripping. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. It was a long night last night, so I may be a bit off today. I apologize. But yeah, let's keep going. Let's practice with Veronica.
Got you
Yeah, let's
cornered,
go.
mutt.
Oh, I love her design, dude. Yeah, blue coin arm. Yup.
Pathetic trash.
Got that. Yup. Yup. Top physical. Yup, we got that.
My lance
Yep.
will end your sins.
Basically, yep, just a rereading. Alright, cool. Well, purge value is greater than 1. Press and hold yellow orb to continuously consume purge value. Okay. Press and hold, okay,
You're
yeah.
wide open.
Ah, this. Ah, that animation, right. Tabs in December, alright, yep.
Prepare to be shattered.
Okay, so 2 rotations, basically. Alright, let's check out
My lance
Tap
will
sig.
end your sins.
mirror tab yellow, ping, is red orbs, ping 9 or more. Okay, yep. Marking has piercing judgment, casting, tapping yellow, Buganin. Alright, yep.
Show
Yep.
me this ends. Now,
Alright, signature, yep.
prepare to be
Oh
shattered.
yeah, this is definitely easy enough. Easily enough. I get it.
There is no mercy. This battle is over.
Oh, I love that ending screen. That's so cool. I like that. But yeah, let's go on. Effect practice. Alright, time to lock in with the effect. I have to lock in with the effect, huh?
Got you cornered, mutt.
Alright, yep. Yep. Basically same as before, yeah. Yep. Press and hold sig.
My lance will end your sins.
Alright, and the red orb. Press and
Behold
hold.
your execution.
What are you looking at?
Lek 242 just followed.
Thank you so much for the follow, Lek. Lek, thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. And I hope you enjoy your stay here. But yeah, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. My top signature.
Prepare.
Okay,
to
triggered.
be
Alright, cool.
shattered.
Easy. Seems pretty easy. I get it. Alright, second one. Alright. Press and hold.
My lance will end your sins.
Alright, yellow orb. Got it. Then tap sig.
Prepare to be shattered.
Okay, so that's basically the quick version of it. Okay. Cool. So basically, if you want to do ignition, press and hold, first sig, then yellow orb, and then
There
second
is
sig.
no mercy. This battle
Sure. Alright, cool. Got it.
is over.
Nice. Alright, there we go. I get it. Alright then, that's pretty cool. But, yeah. I think without further ado, I think it's time to do some pulls. So, yeah. I also have a few free pulls as well. So, yeah, let's do those first. So, yeah, let's do it. Boom. First pull. Come on, please. Also, side note, I did also accidentally pull Vanessa's weapon during like free pulls. During the free pulls as well. By accident, I'll be real. I accidentally consumed the free pulls and got her weapon accidentally. My bad. But yeah. I think with that said, that should be enough. So yeah, let's continue with the pulls. So yeah, another one. Come on, please! God damn it, really? Okay. Another one. Come on. God. Man. Come on. Oh, damn it. Really? Alright, come on, please. Please don't let me be pity gang. Please. Ah, pity gang. God damn it. Rip. Pity gang, boys. Rip. Ripperoni pepperoni. We pity gang, boys. Rip. Ripperoni pepperoni. Damn, hard pity. The last one, huh? Literally hard pity. Not even before that. A ripperoni pepperoni, boys. Ladies and gentlemen. Ripperoni pepperoni on the pity.
Once, fighting for others meant betrayal and loss to me. But now, I fight for a new reason. I shall be your weapon.
Okay. Alright, I like that interaction. I like it. Huh, I like that. Alright, cool. And her cub. And cub time. Is it worth? I don't know. Is her cub worth or not? Oh, it seems like we some free pulls. Alright, cool. Okay. I guess I'll burn these. Probably not gonna while we're here. Probably not gonna get anything while we're here. Anywho. Yep, nothing. Anyways, I'll probably grab that later. Once I find out if it's worth or not. Alright, Lilith. There we go. Ah, here you go, Lilith. There you go. Alright. Almost maxed out one sheet. That's good. Alright, huh. And Sophia as well. Alright, cool. What else is there? Oh yes, this. Gotta claim these real quick. Hey, fun. Oh, what's this? Simulated siege, yep. What else is there? I need this, thank you. Oh, yep. Oh yeah, we should also check out this thing as well. Just read a Godfall Revelation.
The
All right.
ordinance of dawn lies shattered. The bright of the sky
Ooh.
remains untarnished.
Voiced? Oh
The
shit.
covenant
English
of
dub?
life
Alright.
has crumbled. The souls of the living depart no longer. This is the slaughterhouse for the Almighty, where mortal breath is reaped as if weeds. The scorched borderland.
Ooh, interesting.
So, how's the
okay.
blood tax coming today?
Not much. Just a rundown village. 16 men and 15 women.
Not great. The angels don't like old booze. Hey, deal the cards. Wait, what's that sound?
Dear passengers, you've arrived at your final destination. Remember
Hey,
to be
Lilith!
in your next life, everyone.
Oh shit. God damn.
The war has begun, huh? Well then.
Hey, Watanabe!
Right there.
Hey, Vera!
556, 557. Rest, for I pardon your sins.
Oh,
Assist
Launchy!
salvation.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we seem to have hit a little snag.
Death's intel was wrong. This is a troop transport full of angels.
If that bird face didn't push for us to be more humane, I'd have dealt with this myself.
Unchecked violence will only bring catastrophe, demon.
Why don't we let the Grey Raven give the orders?
Oh,
Watch
us?
out.
Oh, shit.
He's here.
The Bloodsworn, huh? Gabriel.
Seconds.
Oh, Gabriel
Four
voice.
blood marks have been unsealed. The free wills call out the hero's name in unison. What will your choice be this time, my Grey Raven?
Oh, is that supposed to be Bianca or something? Oh shit, yo, that's cool. Oh shit, okay. Interesting. Ooh, okay. Ooh, What is this about? Where is this? Nervatia. Oh, so is this a new character? A new character? Graven, you're awake. This must have time for your journey. I've gotten something. Got your past memories. There's plenty of time. Alright. Doesn't matter where you die. What matters is where you have lived. Yep, alright. What day we start from 8 to midnight? What no might, trapped in eternal day. Merged blaze light. Alright, yeah, okay, so this is like a separate story. Scorched Borderland. I'm guessing this is like an alternate universe type of deal. Iron Baron Flare, Crimson Wax, da 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 da. There's my full blood. Deal me in, so I did. No day was much. Bloodstained bag, clear from Todd set of cards. Ralph and me fills the air. I'll read this later. I don't care. I'll read it later. Okay, events unfold. Handled before. Okay, so it's on. Oh, wait, is it like a new game mode? Wait, it's not? Oh, it kind of is. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, it is kind of like a new game mode. Okay. Cool. It's whatever. I'll read it later then. I can definitely read it later. I'll definitely read it later then. But yeah, I think with that said, I think that's enough lollygagging. So yeah. Let's continue on with the story. For Dream to the Timeless End. Alright, let's go. Reverse chronology. Alright. Ishmael. Noise from the depths of space buzzes in your ears. For some reason, every time you silently recite this name, color strange silhouettes appear on your mind. Oh. Whenever you try to figure out what they represent, your mind goes blank again. Source core, backup frame Capriccio. Details, no registration info. Current location, conservation area, C21 warehouse. Frame processing status, pending destruction. Process registered by control cord Ishmael. Babbling a backup frame stored in a conservation area warehouse? I think we found the issue. We have 3 hours until it's destroyed. Let's head to the warehouse now. Temporary communication channel established. I've created combat mission other science codes dispatch story. Snack system computer 221 surveillance systems. Yep. As for Ishmael, science center blocker surface as established from region cover 221 for you. I'm on my way to her now. This name, this construct, what does she know? What role does she play in this crazy journey? And does she know? How can I return to that timeline? Oh shit. Iris' smile seems to appear before you. Nights are short during summer. Let's meet before night if we can't make it at dawn. We need to make it in time. We must hurry. Oh shit. The transport ship quickly takes off toward Babylonia. Distant yet not so distant. Alright. Story is definitely picking up. Babylonia Control Court. Ishmael sits at a table, an iris flower is hovering above her hand. Its data is so exquisitely crafted, it almost looks real. So this bit of power has been given to you. It almost affects even me. This is truly incredible. The iris flower slowly rotates. The dots of light gradually outline the scene where Iris and the commandant stand in confrontation. When Teddy asks why she wanted to destroy the Capriccio frame, Ishmael had almost forgotten the reason until she touches the device that doesn't belong here. That device, the Science Council named White Noise. Alright. Memory sealed away by twisted timelines awakened in her deep mind. Ishmael narrows her eyes, her pupils radiating with strange colors. Alright. Hi, it's you. The control court receives a rare visitor. I know it's you, merciful one. I can sense it. Oh, Selena. The girl looks at the pink-haired woman in front of her with eager yet sorrowful eyes. So direct, just call me Ishmael. The door gently closes as an invisible strange force distorts the space, preventing cameras from peering into the scene here. Ishmael, my lady. I would like to ask for your assistance. From what I know, you've acquired a new frame called Pianissimo, right? It's a fine name. If you're asking to revert back to a contract, I'm sorry, but the punishing has already invaded your mind. This is irreversible, and even I am powerless to reverse it. 2 cups of coffee silently materialize on the table, their rich aroma filling the air. Thank goodness you still remember me. She exhales deeply, then settles uneasily into her chair. Ishmael displays a perfect look of confusion. I'll never forget everything you've done for me, and I'm not here to ask for that. What I want to ask is... Please tell me how to stop that red-haired invader who calls herself Noreluya. You must have heard it too, that voice. Ishmael quickly picks up her coffee, dumping 4 sugar cubes into it. The calm surface breaks, rippling outward. Alright. Interesting. Alright. Conservation 221, sometime earlier. Conductor, this way! Shotgun's touch shots tear through the forest, sending birds scattering. The red-haired pursuer is hit, but she seems unconcerned. She continues to track the pair after discarding the damaged parts of herself. Alright. How could this be? Be careful. She's become stronger. You carefully check your protective suits for any damage while hiding in the bushes. You hold your breath as you move with Selena in a different direction. A few days ago, while on a service mission with Selena, escorting the archaeological team, a contract called herself Noreluya appeared out of nowhere and pointed her weapon at you without a word. With Selena's help, you managed to drive off this construct, but Babylonia couldn't find any information about her at all. While Babylonia made this incident a top priority and was investigating her identity, this Noreluya showed up again. Alright. How does she resurrect herself, and how did she invade Babylonia's investigation and track you into the conservation area? You have no time to think. Your enemy's footsteps are just inches away. Open fire! The cold construct points a weapon at you, but before she can strike, Selena attacks her from behind. Just like before, she's easily defeated. Her armor scatters across the ground. Conductor, are you alright? Selena rushes over, examining the wounds on your body. Interesting. Alright. It's okay. I'm okay. You lost so much blood. You quickly dress her wounds as Selena watches blood seep through your white gauze with sorrow in her eyes. Is she gone? Yeah, just like last time, she's shattered into pieces. What is she trying to do? She wants to kill me. This is obvious, but you have no idea why. After reporting the incident, nobody could find any information whatsoever about this construct. What's strange is that she always manages to track you down. What's even weirder is, I was on Babylonia when I woke up. I was in this conservation area. You check your terminal and find out that you have been dispatched to the surface for a ground mission. This is a mission to investigate an unidentified ascendant that showed up near the conservation area. Me too. She takes out a terminal which shows the exact same mission. Investigate the unidentified ascendant. Hey, alright. Faint mist rising from the coffee becomes transparent in the sunlight, as dust dance like musical notes in the window's framed shadow. Alright. Ishmael stares at the girl as she anxiously recounts her recent experiences. After that, the same events keep repeating. I heard the jumbled sounds of time distortion. It sounded like Luyo was somehow using the past to do something. The past? Yes, that day when Conductor was injured, I led her in a different direction, trying to divert Luya's attention, but she... I used the punishing to capture notes from the past, just like how I used to read the Red Tide. Oh, did the Selena become an Ascendant? Oh shit. The next second she appeared in the past. So this bit of power has been given to you. That's why you look blurry even to me, and I could barely remember who you were. Ishmael chuckles quietly, taking a small sip of coffee that has just the right sweetness. Having interfered with the workings of this world, she had to pay a price to stop them from noticing this place. But she wasn't expecting part of the power that she scattered as a price to be absorbed by Selena, whose core she reshaped. How interesting. She's enjoying watching this dramatic story unfold. What happened next? What did you see? I found out that Luya was also in the past. She seemed to be trying to modify the past. Luya used her identity to disguise herself as an unidentified ascendant. To attack the conservation area, she eventually figured out Babylonia's action patterns through her many attacks. Alright, interesting. When an unidentified ascendant appears, Babylonia would send the nearest command and constructs over, but reducing where they would appear, she could find the conductor. Lost, Selena clenches her fingers. However tough her enemies might be, she always had believed in her ability to overpower them, but what if the enemy never stops coming across countless timelines? I came to ask you, how could I defeat Luya? Who is she? Honora Luya. Setting down her coffee cup, Ishmael ponders for a moment. I heard you like flowers, but do you understand giant trees? Giant trees? When branches grow abundant and the crown becomes massive, if the foliage is not and heavy snow gathers, the whole tree may collapse. Only by trimming away some branches can the main trunk continue to grow upward. The trimmed branches are destined to wither, but the branches don't know that. So the branches, they are their own main trunk. Is Conductor the one who trims the branches? Rumors that the Graving Commander was dealing with post-war trauma are nothing new. Ishmael answers with a smile. My ability to stabilize my mind and recover my memories is also because of the Conductor. Too many voices are mixed in the tide, making it impossible to find the correct information. That was indeed the reason for your quick recovery. But a killer from the future. Ishmael isn't surprised that the red hair construct has the power of regression, but doesn't know the extent of it. When branches fall, they cannot see their sad fate and can only try to correct what they consider to be the wrong timeline. Before Grey Raven absorbed the information from the Hetero Tower, branches inside the tower are already stacked high, as precarious as a pile of eggs. These branches incubated countless features. Although the fate of all branches is annihilation, it's not surprising that some could incubate features with technology surpassing the current Babylonia. Is this the first challenge you have to face in the final world? She murmurs to herself. Nora Luya, her true form, is most likely hidden in a more distant past. Only the past can influence the present, so defeating her at this point in time is meaningless. In any case, if you find a way to deal with her, please tell me. I'm willing to pay any price I can for the answer. Ishmael smiles as she gives her an answer. Locate the coordinate where she appears, travel back to before she arrives, and stop everything she intends to do. Doing so will remove you from the normal timeline, and you already know the price you'll have to pay. You'll be forgotten. Aw, damn. But once I go back to the past, won't I also affect the past? If you affect the past, the present may change as well. Once a butterfly's wings flutter, there's no predicting what kind of storm it may unleash. She doesn't mind being forgotten, but she does care whether it would affect the world where a Conductor is. Though it might sound easy, but Conductor must have paid an incredible price for this. That depends on how you do it. If you can get there before her every time, stop her and make everything disappear, then the past won't affect the present. But I don't know what would happen if I failed. I see. If you've actually obtained part of that power, maybe you can try time slicing. She thinks for a moment, then gently shakes her head. That wouldn't be ideal either. We'll need to find Louis' original body for that time loop to seal her within it. But how can I find her original body? That becomes another problem. Thank you, I know what to do now. Selena stands up and bows deeply to Ishmael. Aw. So please help me, tie up the loose ends of this finale. What do you want to do? I'll pursue Eleanor Luya until I catch her original form. Back when the Pianissimo frame was being created, a backup Capriccio frame was stored away. The girl looks up, her face tinged with sorrow and determination. Oh, shit. If being forgotten is my fate, please help me by destroying the Capriccio frame. As you wish. Selena lets out a relieved sigh and hurriedly thanks her again. I must thank you for your selflessness. If I manage to return, I'll do everything in my power to help you. Time is running out. I must go now. The fingers pause on the doorknob as she casts a reluctant glance out of the window. A moment later, she firmly opens the door and walks out of the control court into the setting sun. Damn. Good luck. The trailing sounds of words stretch like threads, turning into the shape of harp strings in the shadows of sunlight. So here we are. The iris made of data slowly spins as his dots of light gradually dissipate. Using the damage Luya has inflicted on the world as coordinates to pinpoint the timeline where Luya's true form exists and creating fragmentary loops. Looks like you've made up your mind. Footsteps suddenly appear in the hallway, and seconds later, an urgent knock rattles the door. Come in. Standing at the door is none other than the commander who had confronted Iris in the data projection moments ago. Ishmael. Grave and Dr. Scaris, I knew you'd come. Stare, seated at the table. Ishmael is wearing an odd smile. For some reason, that smile feels strangely familiar, yet the bizarre silhouettes, whenever you try to place it, your mind goes completely blank. But now is not the time to dwell on that. Casting aside your doubts, you take out the Capriccio frame destruction records Teddy found and put them in front of Ishmael. I need an explanation, Ishmael. The origin of this frame and why do you want to destroy it? If you had come any earlier, I wouldn't have been able to give you an answer. As it happens, I just recovered some interesting memories. Besides, this isn't your only question, right? You fall silent, pull out a chair and sit down before meeting Ishmael's gaze. Why does this frame look exactly like Iris? Some secrets need to be kept. I can only tell you the basics. Her silvery white pupils shimmer with strange iridescence. For some reason, the longer you look at her, the dizzier you become. Because I'm not the one who authored the rest of the story. On her desk, an iris flower made of data slowly takes shape. You've already met Nora Luya, the one who distorts history. Yes and no, that is indeed her goal, but now all of Nora Luya's actions have become indirect. Because her true target is now under protection. You're saying, what are you trying to say? That's right, you are in fact Nora Luya's target. We are the first to discover Nora Luya's existence, and we've been fighting for a long time to stop her from disrupting history. History? Oh shit. To be frank, if we'd been a bit faster, this likely would have been resolved already, and you wouldn't have been dragged into it. Oh shit. This is different from what I know. Of course, you successfully returned to the present, so you trust Iris' statements more. She smiles gently as she picks up the iris flower. Let me guess, Iris told you you just need to defeat Nora Luya? It will all be over. Relax, the war is almost over. I'm executing the final and most crucial mission. Escorting the target to the designated location. If all goes according to plan, Nora Luya will be waiting for me there. Once I defeat her, everything will be fine. As for returning, you don't need to worry about that. Iris hesitates, then quickly begins to explain, as if she just made up her mind about something. Once I complete the final mission, I'll destroy her main body and get the new device. But then, by then, I'll be able to send you back to where you came from by using duplicates to traverse through time. So on this journey with Iris, have you seen, or rather, do you remember what Nora Luya looks like? I mean, besides that massive metal form. A smile ripples across her face as Ishmael's fingers crush the iris flower in her hand. It shatters and scatters away. Very good. I think you're beginning to understand the story now. Oh, alright. Interesting. Alright. Alright, sorry about that. I needed to blow my nose, guys. But yeah, I'm back. Echo, let's continue. Echo! Maine's capital, Uchino Hotel. Aww, fireworks. The hands point to the scheduled time. Even from the rooftop, cheers from below can be heard over the fireworks that rise and burst across the nice city. It's almost time for the final act of this play. Iris can still feel the lingering warmth of that person. She turns toward the empty space, pretending they're still there. Oh shit, that's sad. Conductor. A whispered words shatter in the air. Not with starlight can carry her long into the one she's thinking of. It's about to end, all of this. She nestles against the cold wind and gazes down at the countless lights below both illusory and real. In her attempt to escape, Luya accidentally brings her conductor. Like a despicable thief, she steals the final moments of tenderness from the flow of time. But now, with Bane's signing of the treaty, the wheels of history roll toward their destined end. Damn, alright. The cycle is now complete. These branches and leaves are about to break away from the trunk, transforming it into a real person. It's about to end. White mist spreads across the rooftop once more. The piercing white noise drowns out the fire screams. She cannot hear nor Luya's notes. Hurried and broken, summoning the power scattered across the timelines, waiting to break free from her prison. It's been a long time. Before she even realizes it, the red-haired construct is standing behind her. A thin blade pushes against her neck, sending a chill through her body. Iris can even hear her there breathing. Iris, no, Selena. You're an excellent performer. You can handle even the worst stage accidents, but now... Hiding your traces, squinting others, how much strength you have left. What a shame, you were this close to success. You threw it all away for that person. Blue strings shimmer with the starlight at the tip of Luya's blade. If it weren't for the conductor, you would have left this place long ago, back in Fast City. Save your pathetic remarks. You're losing my respect. If you're so curious about how much strength I have left, why don't you take a swing and find out? As you wish. The slender blade swirls in midair before turning firmly to Luya's grasp. A sharp whistle pierces the air as metallic sparks and flashes burst like fireworks. Luya thrusts her face close to Iris, her gaze ferocious and wild. I really, really, really wanted to be your friend. If not for all of this. If, but that's just an if. You have your convictions, and I have someone I must protect, even at the cost of my life. She flips and leans from a tall building, catching sight of the starry sky. The dark night is adorned with silent stars, and the sun is yet to rise. The sun will never rise again. But it doesn't matter. Luya catches up, and they briefly clash in midair. Red and blue threads flash through the darkness where everything falls silent once more. Keep playing, Iris. The victor will soon be revealed. Iris lands with graceful ease. Ahead lies the final stage as she prepared long ago. Damn, alright. The sun will never rise again, but she knows the sun exists. That's enough, right? She will succeed. She must succeed. Damn, alright. Babylonia, 2145. Ishmael sets down her coffee cup with leisurely grace. To stop ignoring Luya, Iris created a time prison and locked her inside. It's the place you left earlier. Time prison? I just came up with that name. With the current technology, there's probably no way to find that space. But how do you know? But how could Iris possibly have such power? Shh, don't think about irrelevant things. Yeah, sure, I won't. A intense wave of dizziness explodes in her head, as if trying to stop you from asking more questions. Don't worry, when the time comes for you to remember, it will come back to you. Ishmael pushes a cup of coffee across the table. The bitter aroma dilutes the chaotic memory shards, helping to stabilize her consciousness. But you quickly catch her points. Iris never actually left, right? If you could defeat Anora Luya so easily, why did she need to do all of that? With that device, the one named White Noise, she can use her frame's traits to manifest her power at any point in the past timeline. Iris had no choice but to lure the pest into a branch of the trunk and then completely sever that branch from the trunk. This way, even if the pest completely destroys that branch, it won't affect the trunk at all. But Iris... That's right, she too will follow that branch and disappear forever. Don't be sad, FOS. Farewells. That's what life always comes back to. The girl's desolate poetry finds its meaning in this moment as she embraces death and drives herself away from the prison she had built. Why can't she get out? As the creator, if she leaves the prison before it's complete, it would collapse, and the pests would continue to infest the trunk. She would never do that. The pink-haired woman's expression is filled with compassion. If I could use that device to get back there. You can't. Louis can only catch up because he's latching onto Iris' echo, that frame called Capriccio. You find in the warehouse severely damaged Capriccio, destroying some information, so the frame has lost its value as a temporal locator. Ever since the Science Council figured out how to activate the device, there's no way to locate the exact time where they are. Oh, so even if you could find the exact time, what could you possibly do? With a slight lift of her finger, dots dash across the data field, gradually forming the shape of a tree trunk. If you return to that prison, the connection between you is reestablished. You can ruin everything she's done. If there's no other way. No. When the events she said finish their final cycle, that's when the branch will completely separate from the trunk. Unless, anyway, there's absolutely no way you can find any trace of them. She gives you a meaningful look. Thank you. But there's always a way. You still don't know what happened before, but one thing is certain. Iris is still fighting for this world and you. And for you. She shouldn't be alone. As you turn to push open the door, Ishmael's hollow voice comes from behind. Remember, it's the final cycle. Okay. You wave goodbye and leave the control court. Asimov sits at his desk with arms crossed, silently thinking about the best project files and research papers like Principles of locating special echo signals based on spatial signal frequencies. Asimov, sit down. That device. Where were you transported to? You speak at the same time, then stop at the same time. Damn, alright. I was transported to the Golden Age, Fast City. But it wasn't exactly a complete Golden Age. I was ready, and Jin doesn't just pinpoint a location, but also time. Asimov quickly jots down notes on his terminal, then pauses lost in thought. It's a positioning device. The conditions for activation are sufficient computing power and sound. Sound? Asimov taps on his terminal and opens an audio file. Wait. The audio file plays, you don't hear anything, but the device nearby silently begins to flicker with eerie red light. Nothing happens. No Luya, no white mist, no fissures, and no traveling through time. How? Has it broken? It's not. It did activate. It's the sound. Okay. He opens a research paper and points to a section titled Special Echo Signal Positioning. This research paper outlines the prototype for that device. I discovered its activation principle based on this paper. Theoretically, it can travel back in time, but only backward, not forward. Echoes. The device can only locate echo signals. Once the sound is emitted, it's already in the past. Interesting idea, huh? Interesting theory. Huh. Device doesn't function because the sound wasn't right. The sound wasn't right, so it couldn't function. The existing sounds that can trigger this device come from two recordings. The first was taken from the surveillance footage of when he disappeared, and the second from the Best Research Institute. A few years ago, Teddy captured noise from surveillance footage near a Best Research Institute that had frequencies very similar to the first audio file, but with subtle differences. If the intruder didn't reappear, then he must be right. Something in the past caused the Best Research Institute records to be erased in the present. So it's also Luya. I don't know who Luya is, but the disappearance of a Best must be connected to the owner of this device. The erase action also seems to have limitations. It can only erase information produced directly. Once the information mixes with other data, the results are preserved. The missing process critical to the Best Research project came from the early Best Research Institute. And we still have the results from the Tenebrion research. Tenebrion mentioned! Again! This might also explain why Capriccio didn't disappear along with the Iris. How can we make it work? Time is a forbidden research subject. Reversing time is extremely dangerous. But Iris is still trapped in the time prison. Iris? She belongs to this timeline. She's Capriccio. I briefly explained Iris' situation. Asimov thinks in silence, his fingers rapidly tapping on the table. So you're saying Iris in this time prison fighting a future invader named Luya? Yes. If it weren't for this device, your medical report showing no abnormalities, I think you're still suffering from mass hysteria. Bruh. Damn, what a roast, Asimov. He looks at the white noise in front of him. To activate it, you need a specific frame and a specific voice. Gestall's computing power is sufficient to simulate the frame, but if you want to find clues about Iris, you must locate her voice. Capriccio was accidentally destroyed by the invader during the fight, and now... How are you going to find her voice? The scattered clues gradually piece themselves together in your mind. Thank you for the compliment. I do enjoy writing scripts in my spare time. If my past self were writing this, I probably would have made the resolution process more complex, like you said. FOS. Would you be my audience? Certain age groups showed reactions beyond typical observations. The reactions weren't obvious, often just casual comments and remarks, but they become significant once the sample size increased. I divided these individuals into two distinct groups based on their reactions. The first group shares an observer. Shares an obvious trait, affiliation with the WJA. Alan and certain other WJA members, for example. Opera, the Acadia evacuation, WJA. Construct, Capriccio, FOS. Okay, yeah. Feels straight sense of deja vu. Letters that fell from the mailbox. Sealed with exquisite wax, bearing the stamp of the WGA. Letters bearing the stamp of the WGAA. I might be able to find her voice. Oh shit, okay. 10 nights transform into dawn. The past flows into the future, and the future flows into oblivion. You've traversed 1,000 rose gardens and 1,000 winding corridors. Wherever you sing, someone will follow your song to find you. Aww. Very nice. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Alright, back. Sorry about that. Clarity. Alright, let's keep going. Every step leaves its mark. Something happened in the past that caused traces of the present to be erased. When the traces of the present are erased, they leave behind echoes that humans cannot hear. You hurry back to the lounge. Inside the mailbox are neatly arranged letters, only your name and elegant wax stamps. They're like an endless dream. Alright. Iris, it's you, isn't it? A jarring tune transformed into a delicate melody, lingering between the window frames and the letters. After carefully collecting all the letters, you bring them to the science console where Asimov was waiting. According to the report that dates them, these letters are here should be the most recent ones. He picks out a few thin sheets of paper. Can we ask for the surveillance footage from around these time points? Damn, alright. Without question. Quests like these are always quickly approved. Shortly after learning the situation, Celica authorized their quest to access the surveillance footage around the Grey Raven Commandant's dorm. Not long after, Teddy also receives the call for assistance and hurries over. This part here. At 3 a.m., most of Babylon is fallen silent. The Commandant's dorm is no exception. The fuming lights go one after another, leaving one of the grainy electronic noise in this clip. We've got a match right here. Nothing shows up on screen, yet Teddy's audio monitoring program shows an unusual wavelength pattern. I can't hear anything. This noise has such an unusual frequency that even constructs can hear it. If we didn't happen to have a construct with modified auditory systems at the time, I wouldn't have thought about the noise. I've saved several surveillance clips to analyze the data to identify the common sound pattern. This program will send an alert when it detects a matching signal, like this. She plays that clip again, and an alert goes up on the program at exactly the correct time. This is threatening. This timestamp is roughly when he said Iris slowly disappeared. Now that we have this audio clip, what should we do with it? Can I find Iris using the white noise device? Of course not. Damn. The white noise device needs great computing power and has to be connected to a specialized contract structure. Unfortunately, you can't do any of these. Theoretically, this device should be able to read specific audio signals and convert them into something concrete, like location data, images, or other forms. Our Carl Hamlet from WGAA modified a little to connect it with the white noise device. I used Gestalt's computing power to attempt to run, but as far as what we can get, there are no guarantees. Thank you. No worries, I'm also curious about its practical uses. What else can I do to help? Try to remember everything about Iris through videos, notes, anything. Just remember her. According to what you've told us, she exists in a time slice. After you leave the area, memories of her might fade. If she is actually a Babylonian construct, as you said, then her mind will have a virtual neural array structure. Inver device signals. Right, you should know that familiarity will allow a Commandant's mind beacon to detect inver device signals from nearby constructs. I'm not sure if White Nose can actually pinpoint the location of that time slice, but if it could, then you would be the only one who could find her. I see. Yeah, alright. Asimov recalls Hamlet with maintenance as an excuse and attempts to install an interface for the white noise. Using the first bit of noise captured called in the Commandant's dorm, you enter Hamlet once more to trace whispers coming from a distant time and space. Alright. If anything weird happens, notify me immediately so it can halt the process. This attempt is dangerous. Asimov's voice sounds muffled coming from outside the machine. Understood. Rosa, activate it. Of course. The jarring white noise suddenly grows, swarming your mind. Oh shit, the floating... Ooh, oh shit, yo. It's like 3D floating glass. The glass is like in 3D now. Holy shit. Yo, that's so cool. What's happening? Your vision in the dark suddenly shrinks to a dot. And a daylight floods this virtual world. Conductor, conductor. You see Iris wearing a worried expression. Behind her is Babylonia, veiled in darkness. Selena. Your mind suddenly becomes clear. You speak her name. Conductor, how are your wounds? It all happened so quickly. Luya probably secretly did something. The soldiers at the airport have completely forgotten about me. Seeking help from the military is a bad idea, so I can only hide you here for now. I'm fine. Like watching a scripted play, your vision can only focus on yourself in the moment, replaying memories buried deep within. Seems to be summoning courage and pauses for a while before speaking again. I want to see that person. That person? Yes, without her permission, I can't reveal her identity, but I found a way to fight against Luya. That's wonderful. Honora Luya, her true form is hiding far away. Conductor, please stay in Babylonia for now, because... Darkness shrouds her face in the night. After a brief pause, Selena speaks again. Because I'll need your help at any moment, so please stay in Babylonia. Once you get my distress signal, report to the military and bring Grey Raven to help me defeat Honora Luya. But can you do it alone? Trust me. I'm not sure what Luya has done, but someone without a past like me can better track her down. Otherwise, the impact would be much greater, with terrible consequences. We can't let Babylonia be in such danger. But... Your consciousness starts fading from blood loss. You struggle to grab Selena's hand, but your arm falls to your side. Selena gently takes her limp hand in hers. Please, wait for me, conductor. Oh shit, she's disappearing. Fuck. Gentle whispers disperse into the night sky, carried away by the breeze. A letter gently drifts down, red and royal blue ink. 2 lines of delicate handwriting are stained with tears. Why did this mad rose bloom? When my soul knew only solitude. Viruses can bloom in the cracks of time. Perhaps their fragrance will help you remember. The pale handwriting fades with the girl's departure. You sink deeper into the darkness. Alright. Conductor? Not this. I'm okay. The dizziness from blood loss still lingers as harsh static subsides. You hear Asimov calling from outside the machine. Alright. Has the device located the source of that noise? It did. Hamlet faithfully converts the signals into images, displaying them as holograms. Mr. Asimov, the Graven Commander doesn't look well. Should we pause the experiment? You don't have to. Damn. Asimov turns to look at you after making sure all your vital signs are normal on a monitor. Both your physical readings and mind beacon data are fine. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. Asimov waves his hand to tell the researchers to continue, then turns to face you. Don't push yourself too hard. Even if you manage to connect to Iris's invert device, it won't do anything if your mind beacon disconnects. I know. Rosa, input the second segment of noise. Input successful. Rose's voice is instantly drowned out by violent static. Conductor! The blue girl leaps with lightning speed. Before you can react, she's drawn her weapon, and blue threads are about to strike you from behind. Sidestep to evade. You immediately turn sideways, dodging to the side. The metal armor misses and instantly jumps backward. Selena's attack follows yours, filling the air with twinkling blue starlight. The metal armor emits an unintelligible sound. It crumbles like sand and shatters to pieces under her combined attacks. Another clone. This is already the 5th. Damn, alright. 5th? Damn. Conductor, are you alright? She looks at you with concern. I'm easy. I'm fine. Hey. The usual contract named Luya just launched her 5th ambush. The process is almost identical every time. You arrive in Babylonia in a hurry, report the incident, and investigations on this construct begin, and they never could find any leads. As the sun rises on the 3rd day, you wake up in this conservation area again. The mission on your terminal still reads, investigate unidentified ascendant near the conservation area. It's almost like the time is cursed by Kronos. But I'd rather be at a time loop where someone else has wounds. Time only appears to be in a loop, but the days on the counter keep changing. Damn, alright. No one knows exactly how Luya altered the past, but hypocrites and Asimov have already found something weird through the accumulating wounds on her body. Damn, alright. But in the past, you're still the grave and commanded without any field missions. She's probably using her clone to repeatedly simulate traces of unidentified ascendant yesterday, prompting Babylonia to dispatch the grave and commander from the nearest conservation area. Changing events from the past. It's cheating. I try to sneak help from the military, but after providing information, the past always gets erased, leaving just an anomaly at the target location. Alright. I also try to leave clues on paper, but whenever we meet again in the conservation area, the words disappear. Just like the pile of blank reports accumulating on Selka's desk. Oh, the art. Memories are deleted and any traces of the past are erased. Oh shit. A flicker of worry crosses her eyes, but she quickly forces herself to brighten up. Maybe next time we'll manage to defeat her original body. Who knows? Okay, we will. Selena reaches into her pocket and takes out a sheet of paper. This is the 5th letter now. I wrote down our experiences. Where are the other 4? The writing on the first one disappeared, so I destroyed it. I left the second one in the conservation area. 3rd and 4th letters. I see them in bottles buried them here today. And this 5th one, I'll leave this one to you, conductor. Okay then. I appreciate it. She puts the letter in an envelope and hands it to you. When people are no longer fooled by time, when the warm winter burns the sky once more, will you see my wish written in the spaces between the lines, conductor? You jolt awake in the darkness, head drenched in sweat. You jolt awake. Give me my terminal. Quickly record the location of the conservation area before the memory fades, before finally letting out the breath stuck in your chest. Coordinates? Is this where Selena and I defeated Luya. And the memory not yet withered by time, you clearly remember the image of Lulia's clone shattering. A device identical to the white noise was left on the ground. Alright. I smell. Is the white noise a complete device? No. No. The one we have is a child device that needs a parent device. The parent device anchors coordinates, while the child device locates in positions, creating a two-way connection. How did you know? Every time we defeat Luya, her clone would drop this device. Immediately send the military to search for white noise devices at these coordinates. Immediately. Okay. Oh shit, oh fuck. If we found more devices, how would that help? We can strengthen the locator signal. We might even be able to pinpoint the coordinates of the parent device. Alright, damn. That's not enough. Remember, there's this third segment of noise. That was the final bit of useful noise extracted from your letters. Are you sure you want to access it now? Yes. Establish connection. Each connection table methodically right away before reactivating Hamlet. Alright. Try to remember every detail. Just like the coordinates. Noise input successful. Alright, interesting. Okay. A familiar, extremely loud, piercing ring pierces through your ears. You open your eyes again to find yourself inside a transport aircraft. The terminal is on the mission screen. Escort the archaeological team on surface mission. Meet with Selena in the conservation area and investigate the unidentified descendant found near the conservation area. On the symbol table in front of you as a letter. Alright. Dear Noctis, hello. It is now 23:30. Considering human sleep schedules, maybe you've already retired for the night. I was going to share my day with you. I found a flower near the conservation area that I've never seen before. I tried a fruit with a most peculiar flavor. But none of that is important as what I need to tell you next. I hear sounds of the past becoming distorted and worried. Oh shit. I'm very worried. I feel like something is about to happen, but I don't know how to warn you about it. I hope it's just my imagination. I really cherish these hard-earned moments we have now. We'll see each other in a few days. I heard you took this mission and I'm very happy. Look forward to your arrival. Yours, Iris. Aw. Damn. Alright, damn, dude. Alright. Okay then. Ooh, boss fight stage. Let's go. Alright, let's keep going. Sorry about that. I had to do something real quick. My bad. But yeah, let's keep going. Homecoming. We're almost done. Alright, let's go on. Oh, the music. Alright. Selena. Iris. The memories of fighting beside Selena feel close yet worlds away. The shattered chips sliced by distorted time, interweaving and rising in her mind. We found them, Mr. Asimov. The task force members brought the white noise devices they found. Rosa trots along, cradling 7 more white noise sealed in boxes. We have 6 in total. Is that enough? That's good enough. Asimov takes the devices and pauses for a moment before turning toward Hamlet, who's connected to various cables. How long will it take? Not long. I planned for more than one white noise, so now I just need to add connection ports to increase the computing power. Get ready and stand by if you're sure about going through with this. Alright, let's go. Please do so. Night smears the sunlight on your ear, by your ear into piercing white as discordant voices urge you to hurry, hurry. Remember, it's the final cycle. Final cycle, which specific time does that refer to? Going through all the memories that are still clear, you search desperately for the most likely answer. Really? I thought in the beginning you told me that it's only over after the formal signing of the Codex. Don't we have one more week? 1 week. After leaving the time prison, you and Asimov determined that the flow of time inside the time prison should match the flow of time here. Today marks the 7th day since you returned to Babylonia. Asimov calmly and quickly assembles the components. Attach him to the other end of Hamlet's connection cable. Preparing to connect white noise number 2. First test preparations complete. Recording data. Starting first data recording. White noise imperceptible to humans echoes throughout the room. Through the room. You're falling behind, Iris. Damn. Hidden under the theater steps, familiar melody in her mind urges her to press forward. Line spacing 4. Damn. Data recording complete. No anomalies detected. Preparing to connect white noise number 4. Third test preparation complete. Recording data. Starting third data recording. It's too late, Iris. If we didn't have double time, it still wouldn't be enough. I can easily crush you into pieces before I sink into the abyss. Iris stays quiet under the relentless pressure. Her breathing grows increasingly loud as the strain on every part of her body intensifies. Gears spin fast. Cracks are bigger. On the surface, the body dims for a moment, suddenly shines bright. Almost there, Iris, hang in there. Iris bites her lips as they tremble. Vital fluid comes out, but he looks more determined. Okay. Oh shit, the timer. Final confirmation. I used 7 white noise we have to pinpoint locations using 3-phase noise patterns to reverse trace the coordinates of their paired device. This might disrupt your mind beacon. You need to keep your mind clear while you search for signals from the construct to figure out if the signal is the correct one. Once the connection is established, you'll be able to use the mind beacon for communication. In theory, as long as the mind is still active, your mind beacon should be able to find her. Be careful out there. All preparations are complete. You can connect with Hamlin once again. Remote connection technology allows you to synchronize with contracts, but I'm not sure if it's possible to use white noise at this distance. This is our only chance. Alright. I understand. Your eyes close, and an intense buzzing jams in your ears as your brain seems to tremble with the vibrations. Alright, let's go. Countless vague images flicker before you, then everything plunges into darkness. Hey, the flashbacks, man. I love it. Oh? A whale song resonates from the depths of your consciousness. Selena. Bang. What's happening? A violent explosion slams Iris into a wall. Debris rains down, leaving hideous wounds across her body. Her armor is nearly torn from the joint. Without giving Iris a break, Luya steps close in on her again. It's time for your current call. No matter how reluctant you are, a performer should know when to exit the stage. Iris lifts her head with great effort. Her unfocused pupils look past Luya at the dome beyond, where the artificial starry sky slowly detaches from the true universe. Yeah, I'm alright. Light and shadow shift. Time stretches. The branches and leaves are about to split from the trunk. This theater, is about to become the final prison that traps Luya. Alright. Conductor, I'm sorry. Damn. Oh shit. I'm sorry, my love. Please forgive me. I'm sorry, love. Please don't be sad. Love, please don't be sad. Oh shit. Iris whispers as she closes her eyes. Her arm falls limp, stirring dust as it hits the ground. She can feel the cold light of a blade closing in on her face. Conductor. An epic whale sound suddenly erupts from her deep mind, dispelling the farewell on her lips. Hey. The familiar lighthouse shifts. Familiar lighthouse shines blinding rays through her muddled consciousness. Echoes reaches her ears, and Iris feels confused for a moment. Yes? Hey, let's go! Gameplay time! Boss fight time! Homecoming. Oh, cutscene!
Your dance partners are all gone, Iris. Do you intend to perform the
Nope,
curtain
not
call
today,
alone?
baby.
Then you'll be the only one leaving the stage.
Yeah, no, I don't think so, bitch.
Long-range strike ready.
To the stars, I offer this song.
Got him.
The overture is done. Time for the main movement.
Boom.
Go, conductor. Let me handle the curtain call.
Oh, why the ice?
Capture target locked.
Here's to the dawn light and morning dew. Yeah. Toss in to the stars, I offer this song.
Got him.
The overture is done. Time for the main movement.
Correcting the score. Ignite the overture.
All right, come on. Boom, got him.
System failure. Components damaged.
Not today, baby.
Here's to the dawn light and morning dew. Toss in a bit of modulation. To the stars, I offer this song. Here's to the dawn light and morning. Toss in a bit of. I'm out of tune. Looks like I still need practice. Toss in a bit of modulation. The overture
Alright,
is
come
done.
on.
Time for the main movement. A bold, defiant bloom.
Take a
Got
bow
him.
and make your exit.
Here's to toss in a bit of modulation. The overture
Alright,
is
come
done.
on.
Time for the main movement. A bold, defiant bloom. I'm out of tune. Looks like I still need practice. Here's to the dawn light and morning dew.
Such a lifeless performance.
Come on, god damn it.
Yeah. Toss into the stars, I offer this song. The overture is done.
Come on.
Time for the main movement.
Take a bow and make your exit.
Hey, got him. Nice. Get wrecked, baby.
A bold, defiant bloom.
Oh, shit. What? Phase 2? Oh god, oh shit.
I'm out of tune. Looks like I still need practice. Here's to the dawn light and morning dew. Yeah. I'm out of tune. Looks like I still need practice. Yeah. Toss into the stars, I offer this song.
Come on, boom.
The overture is done. Time for the main movement. Go, conductor. Let me handle the curtain call.
The
Alright, come
overture
on.
is done.
Boom.
Time for the main movement. A bold, defiant bloom.
The curtain must fall.
Yeah.
Come, let's take the stage together.
Oh shit. Oh god, a rhythm game? Oh shit. Oh god, just spam all the buttons. Spam them all. Got him. Hey, got him.
A bold, defiant bloom.
Get wrecked, baby. Oh shit, she turned to stone. Oh fuck. Wow. Theater of the past. Elegant patterns burn while exquisite wall lamps dim. Crimson flames fall into pale blue sea. Nora Luya struggles to stabilize the theater, but it crumbles to pieces. Selena tries to steady herself as she moves to the edge of the space. Abstract lines of illusion twist behind her. The patterns from the fantasies of a mad artist. She uses the connection to the commandant to understand the scene, organizing it into a feasible path. Selena! A dull roar shakes the ruins, forming blades that thrust at Selena's face. Don't engage, run! Timeline is about to completely fail. Do you think this will be enough to, Nora Luya's body suddenly slumps as trauma finally reaches her consciousness. She didn't know this many components were malfunctioning. In the next moment, she shores her burden and staggers towards Selena. Stay where you are. Her outstretched hand is the gradually closing barrier, only able to grasp a fading slither of light. Pale blue light courses through her entire body like electricity, leaving Nora Luya stunned. She sees the blurry figures high above in the heavens, and beneath the dome, crowds of people in extreme detail. What is this? Nora Luya enters a daze. Her intuition tells her that what she caught in her hand might not be Selena's remaining information, but she sees the weapons of them descend, effortlessly crushing an entire planet into a thin slice. She sees the planet shrouded by eerie red mist, devoid of even a whisper. She sees the day and night reversed by the rules, the ground becoming beyond reach as life drowns in the deep sea. She sees a sun-like star expanding, its scorching energy engulfing the entire stellar region. But the lingering echo left by the interaction between the existence known as Noctis Kyrios and the background known as time. These things exist neither in the future nor in the present. Nora Luya feels a sudden terror and can't even think about the prison barrier closing in around her. She activates a device closely linked the time and uses all her strength to extract information from this unexpected discovery. Then she sees a towering tree with lush foliage. Buckling under the weight of passing time, its trunk bent, writhing, wilting and decaying. Wind blows, branches and leaves fall to the ground, turning into wet mud. After a while, the magnificent tree rises once more, averted without a single unwanted branch. She sees a vast river with surging waters that overflows into countless branches under the weight of passing time. The water spills into the soil and gradually grows murky. Someone passes by. Their obituaries dry up and fall back into the mainstream. After a while, the river flows clear once more, surging with vigor, showing no sign of exhaustion. Alright. Under Honor Louis' stunned gaze, the barriers of time slam shut, show with a thunderous crash, turning into an insurmountable chasm. Damn, alright. Alright, damn. What an ending, bro. Damn. Rip Eleanor. Jesus. But yeah, let's keep going. Let's finish this story off. Prefacing. World Government Association. Alright, okay. Well, and then what happens next? What's the ending? In the end, did the Knight and the Monarch defeat the warrior from the future? So, in the end... Oh shit, Selena! Amid the clamor, a gentle female voice is controlling a mechanical puppet, making us narrate that fantastical tale once more. Aww. The Knight erased the Monarch's memories and pushed the Monarch away from this castle so she could face the warrior from the future alone. But the Monarch would never abandon the Knight, having endured countless hardships and tried through thorns to regain the lost memories. The Monarch struggled relentlessly to return to the castle. Wow, that's the Monarch for you. The Monarch of the Night joined forces and defeated the warrior from the future. They imprisoned her in a castle where they overcame her. But without their castle, where are the Monarch and the Knight supposed to go? They did what the story said at the very beginning. The Monarch and the Knight returned to where their journey began and lived happily ever after with their friends. They have a long, long future ahead. Alright, the play is over. It's time for the assembly. Go to your teachers quickly now. The children from the Center of Basic Public Education scurry off in excited chatter. Aww. Selena puts away the mechanical puppets used in her performance, stands up and notices someone familiar standing nearby. Conductor? Selena? She's coming back from the time prison. This timeline has slowly recovered its memories of Selena. Stocks reports and amendments reveal just how close Babylonian had come to disaster, shocking everyone. Vanished writing slowly reappears, erased memories slowly recover, and the girl exiled from time itself returns once more to the world that always belonged to her. The white noise was sealed away by the Science Council and classified as a high-level hazardous item, never to see the light again. Alright. Although some information was lost, the cleared Abyss Research Group continues their Tenebrion research energy research, still attempting to identify the singularity of that material. Ooh, everything returns to normal. It's time for a follow-up examination at the Science Council. After the time prison incident, Asimov is worried that the white noise might still be affecting your mind and mind beacon, so he arranged regular examinations for you and Selena. Oh, I almost forgot. Selena tilts her head in frustration, then quickly puts away the box. Let's go, Conductor. She takes a quick few steps forward, pushes open the half-closed door, and turns around. She smiles at you in the bright sunlight. Let's go. The wayward whale has returned to her home. Countless stars shine brightly across the sky, yet none can match the sun's radiance. She dreams of being a white bird, soaring through the waves beneath the golden sunlight with her conductor. Aww. That's nice. The Endless Theater, Time Prison. Honor Louis is quietly in the audience, watching a stiff-red mechanoid perform on the stage. A pink-haired construct arrives silently and takes a seat beside her. You've come. Ah, Ishmael. Of course. Yes, so look for the doorway that leads here. It's a shame you can't see the joke of this place. Breaking this crude prison will only be a matter of time. That's true for you. It's merely a matter of time. You have no right to interfere with the play that must be premiered. The stern-faced red-haired conjurer finally turns her head to stare at the woman beside her. Don't worry. Due to cause and effect, I won't interfere with the story between you and them on purpose. Then why did you come here? To tell some riddles? Ha. I just want to ask you, when you touched that human, what did you see? What did she see? She saw a vast river flowing majestically. That was the river of time. There were no dense, dim branches, no muddy parts, no muddy paths dried up on the way. There was only a vast surging river, rushing toward a future she couldn't hear. That doesn't mean... Not as curious as the anchor point of everything. In the world you come from, does not Discurious exist? Not Discurious. In her world, this name was only something fleeting that existed after the fall of Babylonia. In the branch where sea exists, Babylonia was accidentally struck and largely destroyed, forcing survivors to evacuate back to the surface. But the surface wasn't safe either. The red tide surged violently while the punishing virus continued to evolve in its nest, shrinking humanity's living space further. The victors took all the resources while the defeated were cast into the red tide. War, riots, and endless gunfire made up of the colorless play constantly being performed across the land. People developed echo technology based on white noise, trying to return to the past to modify the future, but each attempt failed until they heard echoes coming from within the Hetero Tower. The Hetero Tower had disappeared in the past. All of this must be caused by the Hetero Tower's disappearance. Angered by the imminent destruction of the world, the victors who had amassed vast resources frantically worked on contract tech, trying to use white noise to return to the past to bring back the Hetero Tower. That's why Luya was born into this world. You mean all of this is wrong? It's not wrong, it's just... You all deserve to be in a better world. Damn. The two people in the audience fall silent at the same time, quickly watching the Mechanoid's performance on stage. Absurd yet real. Damn, alright. Science Council. The view of the Mind Beacon is complete, and Rosa checks the results on the terminal. Everything's normal. The Mind Beacon is also functioning properly. Won't need another check, Commandant. Thank you so much. Just as you're about to leave after putting away the results, Asimov hurriedly appears from the lab on the other side. Noctis, good timing. Everything okay? It's about the Copperfield Aquarium. Ooh, Bianca Caesar! Is this about the incident that Hassan mentioned before? You very recall that last time your war trauma was triggered when you went back to City 006 to deliver a combat report. Hassan once said that he might need Grey Raven to help him with operations at Copperfield Aquarium. Yes. Received word yesterday that all 3 rescue teams sent to the Copperfield Aquarium has vanished without trace. The mission order should be issued soon. The most likely to deploy Grey Raven to the Copperfield Aquarium. Best to get ready. Okay. As you respond, something rises rapidly in your mind. Feels like your memories are being slashed into shards, and bizarre images are flashing across a mirror. Oh shit. Ah, Bianca, right. Bianca in a stranger's frame, a surging crimson red tide. Ah, yes. What are these? Are these memories from the past, or... Time flows ever forward, endless and swift. Blurred words mired in absurd colors. Past, present, and future will eventually reunite and find their way back together. Aw, damn. Wow, that was a pretty dope ending, I won't lie. Pretty interesting ending, I won't lie. That was really fun. I do like that we finally reunited with Selena, but I'm gonna be real, it's not the best chapter I've ever read in PGR. It's not my favorite, but it's still pretty serviceable, I feel. I still pretty much enjoyed it, but yeah. Great stuff, man. I really enjoyed it. Music was great. I enjoyed it for the most part. But yeah, music was great. Everything was great. The art was great as always. And yeah, really happy that we were able to, finally reunite with Selena again. And actually canonically see Selena and know Selena, As opposed to the previous timeline, where we had to reset everything. But yeah, overall, man, just great stuff. But yeah, we'll be streaming again on Wednesday at 3 p.m. EST. We will be streaming Wuthering Waves 2.7. At least, probably we'll try to finish like the first half of like the 2.7 main story of that on Wednesday. But yeah, overall, man, just great stuff. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna stream. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed, please drop a like on the stream. And also, if you want to see more, be sure to drop a subscribe and a follow and all that good stuff. And also, let me know what you thought of the stream down in the comments below. Thank you guys again so much for watching, tuning in. Remember to stay humble, be kind to people. I see you guys later.